Welcome to Sims 4 Parenthood buy and build checking out video. So, let's first... Okay, so I've already done this video, but I wasn't recording, so that's why nothing is going to have the pretty gold glow on it that it would normally have. But first we'll check out what pre-made rooms they have. So here's the kitchen. They have a kitchen one. They have a teen bedroom, a living room of a sort, and finally like a kid's room. Man, that like giraffe print is just crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and first check out the build mode stuff. Gotta kind of decide where I plan on stuff going. Because I bought this house and then just like emptied it. Alright, so we'll go to all and then turn on the new pack. The scroll is incredibly slow. So we have a kind of basic wall with like paneling, and it looks a lot like something we already have. So I'm not sure why this is what we got. Because yeah, it's just something we've pretty much have already. And then we would put, let's see, what light is it? Is that a little brighter? We need better lights. Let me just do that real quick. Get back. There we go. So we get one door, and it's only one height for this, and it's like a bedroom door kind of a deal. So let's go ahead and... Okay. I haven't been able to cancel with the escape today. I don't know what that's about. We'll take that down. So this is what the door looks like. There's three versions. There's this one, the one with all the stuff on it, and then this guy. So let's go with, put that there, and then it has like a jacket on the back, and you can do the brown or a black version. So we'll go ahead and just put that pink one there, just so we could see it. Probably put that on, like, switch that around. Oh, buttons. So, go take this guy, put that there. This one should probably be the parents' room. So, that is the only door we get with this pack. We get two windows, and again, they only have one height. We have this guy, which I like quite a bit. I don't know what it is about it that I like so much, but I think it's nice and plain. There's, it has like the blue and the green color combo, the black one. And then there's a 3 wide, stick it right there into the bathroom. So, and it has the same color options, the brown and the dark blue combination. That's a lot of fun. So there's really not much in the build mode. That's kind of what we get. I didn't even check, is there a flooring that we get with this one? No. Alright, so we get the walls. So we've checked out the simple kind of, what is this called? Paneling and stuff. And now we have a multi-pattern wall like this. So there's one with like fish, there's one that's just color. Fish, color, color. Let's see, what do we also got? We got a heart one. We have sports, hearts. It reminds me of back in Sims 3 when we had the option to edit this ourselves, and you could put in like different patterns. This is what I would do with my kids' rooms in The Sims 3. We have clouds and leaves, more of just the color, and leaves. Alright, so that's what we have on there. We also have this neat wood, dark woods kind of a deal, and that's the only color it comes in, is that gray and black, but I think it's fitting. I like how it is. We also have these two tiled ones for like a kitchen. So it looks like that. I think it looks really weird, especially if you like look at it on a normal height. It's the gap between this and here is very strange. Well, I wonder actually, could you then take this guy and then is there one where it's the same color? Like that. Alright, so the best way I would probably use this for myself is having it on the walls that will have cabinets above it in the kitchen. So you don't have to see this weird gap, and then it would be a really nice backsplash to your counters. So maybe this color? Yeah, it does have some very strange color combinations on that tile. This is the one? Yeah. We'll just get this done like that. I figured while I was doing it, I might as well make a house that looks alright while I'm doing it, because it has supplies, like items for kitchens and stuff. So we have Parenthood. For lighting, we have this little tiny owl. Like that, and it comes in just, I think, 3 colors, blue, yellow, and pink. We also have like a desk light, and it comes with with the shade change. Like this one would probably fit really well in like this bedroom. And that one has like a hummingbird and waves and planets and different colors and shapes. So this one has quite a few options color-wise. Then we have this like mason jar-ish thing. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it looks like colored mason jars is the best I can kind of square ones. And then you have a long version, you have a group version, and then you have a long grouped version of these square mason jars. You also have some more night lights. This one is a little planet and it changes the planet color, and I think again there's only the 3. And then this guy is neat because it actually changes colors. So if we go out, oops, wrong button. So if we go into live mode, as you can see, it kind of drifts along. So let's give that a pause. Go back to build mode. Take this upstairs into the little girl's room. Oh no, we got this backwards, guys. Yeah. Take this, got this in here, and then we had that new. I wish it would keep this tag better. And like so. There we go. What else do we have? So let's go to show all. And it's still under Parenthood. So we have 2 types of beds. We have this one with like the nice little white back and some extra pillows. And it's got, you know, some of the standard combinations and some more colorful versions. So we'll stick with the little white one. Ugh, I've been playing a different game and I want to be able to move stuff around like I can in that game. So it uses Q and C to rotate. In this one it's period and comma. So we also have this iron bar kind of bed, which looks cool, but I personally would just be like, I'd be so mad if in the middle of the night I rolled over and because I sleep with my arm under my pillow, if I could my arm touched the metal, it'd be too cold. It'd make me grumpy in my sleep. So we also have these little tiny like kiddo desks, which are cute. So we'll go ahead and stick one of those in over here, like so. And then we have some new dining chairs, and I'm really happy about this because I only have a couple that I actually really like, and they're usually expensive ones. But I think I'll actually be using this one and this one quite a bit in my future. I just like how they look. There's also a new bar stool, which is awesome. Though this one, for some reason, reminds me of like a toddler high chair, like what you feed them in. I do like that they have like the plaid seats on a couple of them though. We also have some pretty crazy cool couches. So we have this guy, and it's got quite a few color combinations. Some of them are pretty intense, like that one. It would be good in like a teen kind of situation, like my teen castaway household. I think it would fit well in that kind of situation. We also have this one with the neat little drawers underneath it. So it looks like some of them kind of fit, and then some of them fit a little less. So, like, I can't tell which one is supposed to pair with the big couch that we got. So we'll just go ahead and go with that guy for now. Now, for the kitchen, we have this guy, which is an interesting countertop. It kind of reminds me of, like, what I'd expect dino eggs to look like, you know? Oh. Paying attention here. And then maybe we'll switch over, and then this is what the counters, the bar stool counters look like. So is that the blue one that we're using? No, that is. So we'll stick that here. That. And then the corner ones are pretty much your what you would expect to see with the corner one. And on the counters, the out corner is just pretty plain. With the bar stool, the round one has like plates and bowls and cups in it. The end shelf, or the sharp corner out, has like plates and stuff under it. I think the end counters, that one's pretty normal, and that one's pretty normal. They also have some nice cabinets, like so. Oh, to right, there you go. We have that guy. Now let's see, what does the corner one look like? Ah, this is a nice one. It's one of the corners that like rounds out, which I really like. Psh, sorry for smacking you. The end cabinet has, oh, there's a little tiny bug flying around my face. You have the normal corner one. This end cabinet has plates and stuff. I showed you this one, but it covered the window, so I didn't like it. But it also has the cups and bowls and stuff. What's the little one? The little one just has the standard, like, windows in it, which look nice. The one I really like, and I'm kind of surprised about, is this, what's normally like a full counter. It's like a half one, so it lines up with the counter, and it has little, like, knickknacks and stuff. I've never seen one that wasn't, like, ceiling to floor. I think that looks really cool. Should probably put in more cabinets, though. That. Stick those in there. So they have some pretty neat new-ish stuff in here. Then we have our dining table, which is pretty standard looking, really. It's not got any super cool colors or anything like that to it. It's not too special or anything like that. Let's go ahead and put some chairs in here. That one does not line up with the table, but that is okay. Turn. Okay, it doesn't want to go there because of that arch, I don't think. There we go. We'll just put the table to that chair. So, this is what the table and chair set that you get. What else do we have? And filter it with Parenthood. They also have these, oh, this is like a this is for like a side table, maybe? It says counter. No mess here, counter. So maybe it could be good in like a bathroom setting for having like your next to your sink. Let's do that. So stick that right there. And it's got lots of color options. And then there's a lot of painted ones. That one looks like it's got stickers or stencils or something on it. There's also a nightstand with stuff in it, like books, which I really like. And I think there's also a painted one on this one. Yeah, see, it's like super painted. Looks like somebody just went to town on it. Let's go ahead and stick that up there. And then something I really like are these new massive like coffee tables. So it's got like little nooks underneath it with stuff in it. This has a variety of colors. Some are pretty crazy. There's two versions of it. There's that one, and then there's one with the nook on the top and the drawers on the bottom. Let's see, what do we got for colors? Good stuff. That one looks a little like more mature, I guess. We also have a little desk for the kiddos for like doing homework, and it's kind of nice because it's not as big and bulky as like a computer desk would be. And I hope that there's like a bit of a preference to do it on this kind of desk, so you can designate where you want your kids doing their homework. That one's so pretty with like the cherry blossoms on it. You could have a really artistic kid easily with this pack because there's so much furniture that's painted on. We'll go ahead and do that and then give him like a little black like that. There we go. What else do we have? We've got those. We have two new sinks. We have this guy, which kind of to me seems like something you'd have like in a laundry pack. It's not 100% sure why it's with the family pack that it is. There is a ton of color options though when it comes to sinks. Like some of them adjust the bowl color, some adjust the bottom color. So if you have a color scheme you want to stick to, it might be super useful. I really like this guy. I like that it kind of has a nice counter and everything to it. I'll go ahead and stick that guy in there. We also have a new shower. I suppose that's where the shower should be. Anyway, we'll go like so. So I like this one because before now we haven't really had any neat shower curtains. They've been all kind of bland, but now you can have some really cool bathroom themes. You aren't like stuck with boring stuff. Like some of these paintings and stuff are so nice. I really like that one. So yeah, I like that they have all kinds of new shower curtains with the elephants and everything. Go with that guy right now. In the end, we have two things that I think you interact with. We have a journal, which the kids can write in. I think they can like hide them under their beds, and then their siblings can snoop. Some of them have painting on them, some are bland, some have locks on them. So I think that's really neat. Give her like that guy. And we can give her brother. Maybe not the bright pink one. Maybe that guy. The other thing that we have that you can interact with, I believe, I haven't like tested it out yet, is this board right here. I think maybe you can like assign chores or something with it. And there's several versions. There's like a dirty one, cleaner one. There's even a chalkboard one. It doesn't make quite as much sense because it still has those markers on it, but I like that they have different versions for it. And since it's in the activities, that makes me think that it is something that you can interact with. We also have lots of cool stuff for putting up on walls. We have this like super 3D looking decal. It comes in just a couple of colors. It changes like the backboard colors. You also have this really neat guitar neck artwork piece. I kind of want to make one myself. Not for myself, but for like my dad. I think that's really cool looking. Especially the ones like this that have like a whole picture involved. Then we have a little birch tree decal, and you can change the color of the leaves. And then there's a bigger version right here. This one, yeah. It looked a little more 3D for a second, but I don't think it is. So you can make a kind of a cool forest with all of the decals at this point. We also have this like wall collage of hanging stuff. So you have ones for like kids, you have ones for like music or science kids or your sporty kids, your geeky kids. So let's go ahead and give her this. And then we also have this like wall piece of art. It's like a collection of kit art, and I think that's really cool. We'll go ahead and stick that up there. Have full body mirrors. It kind of looks like one you can get through like one of the careers or something, but it hangs on the wall. Oh, that one's got pictures on it. That's cool. And then we have just a kind of a standard one, which I really like. I like how this length of it, I don't know what the bar of it is for, but we have like an orange one, green, and some of them look chipped. Some of them have like a good solid paint job. Then you have like this little tiny round mirror. Some of them have these like flower stickers. Some of them do not. As you can see there. Some of them have like the rough paint job on it. And then we have two new curtains. We have this guy, which is nice. It's a good size. I like the height of it and everything. Just some good colors. Some of them have solid stripes on the bottom, some of them don't. And then I'm really excited about this guy. It's see-through, as you can see like when it goes over the window. And it's so cool. Some of them are darker. Some of them have like color lines on the bottom. I like it both for like a window, but I think it'd be really cool around like a bedroom door as well. You'd have to probably use the cheat to put it on there, which I don't get, but I really like putting curtains over doors, or even as like doorways. Just because that was kind of something I did as a kid. We also have a little art project from one of your kiddos, and it's like a popsicle stick flowery thingy. I think it's super cute. And then you have like a arts and crafts supplies clutter. I just love this pack for the clutter that it gives you. So it's like a box and crayons and glue. So I really like that they're giving you more to clutter with. You have the mess, like just a dirty kid stuff. So it's got the backpack and clothes and books and all kinds of different objects like that. So you can just go like that and make their room kind of a mess. And then you have, did I just skip a lot? Yeah, I did. You have this magazine tote for like magazines or kids books or whatever. And it actually can go up on top of things as well. So it can sit up on a desk, or it can be on the ground like by a bookcase. Looks like something you'd want in like a waiting area. And then we have like a kids toys tote thing, like a bucket of toys. The only thing that changes on this is the tub that it's in, but I think it's cool anyway. And then we have some like bathroom clutter, which we don't have enough of, I'd say. It's got like a hair dryer, a brush, a hair curler, it looks like, and like shampoos. There's 3 color combinations. And then you also have like a makeup tray. I don't have a counter space for it, but... So it kind of looks like stuff we already have, but it looks a little more like something people would actually own or use. Some of them, like that color combination makes it look like poker or something. But so there's that with nail polish and stuff like that. We also have 2 new rugs. Not really a size I use too often, I don't think, but I think this one's more meant to have the potential to maybe work with the shower curtain or something like that. I really like this flower one's really pretty, and so is this like swirl and the green one. I really like all of those. This guy is massive, apparently. So we'll go in here. Stick it on there. Oh, I like big ones. And this one has a whole kind. English good, I do. It has all kinds of different patterns. That one kind of looks almost Greek, but not quite. And then we have a new fireplace, and it's kind of... It could easily be something we already had. I wouldn't have noticed it as being new if it had been, you know? It just looks like a fireplace. It does have these two versions with the like cool color tiles across the top, but otherwise it's a fireplace. It looks pretty normal. And we have these cool lights that have a variety of colors. They kind of remind me of that, like the Christmas pack, I think, has like little snowflakes that look like this. They also have a long version somewhere down the line. Here it is. So you can have long ones and short ones. I wonder if we go to dark, does it actually glow? No, it doesn't look like it actually has any lighting effect. It just looks like it does. So we'll go back to light. Done? Ah, I missed it. There we go. We need some windows in this house. Where'd all the windows go? Weren't there windows when we started? Oh, it's because we changed the wall height. I see. Alright, so what else have we to look at? We have a hobby board, which, ooh, I'm so zoomed in right now. So it's this like collection of boards with things pinned up or just for like organizing or looking cool. And then we have different skateboards painted. It's kind of funny that they have painted skateboards, but they don't have any for The Sims. That'd be kind of cool. I really, really like that water one. It's so pretty, that water. Aliens kidnapping cats. That's great. What else do we have? The long version. Laundry hamper for a non-working laundry system yet. I think by the end of the year we're supposed to have laundry, but I don't know why it's taken so long. And then we have some more bathroom cabinets and clutter. This guy can go here. And we've got the rough paint or the nice clean paint. And we also have a new upright cabinet. Maybe not under the window. Windows or walls down. That'll help. I like this one because it looks like something you'd actually have in your bathroom, like the toilet paper and the towels and everything like that. Same color combination. And then we have some clutter for the kitchen that we haven't had before. Like a bread box, which I used to have as a kid, but I've not had or even desired since. I like this one. It looks kind of like a kid did it while their parent was sleeping and they just like kept it that way anyway. This one's pretty nice. Looks like maybe a teen painted it once I got a bit older. And also something I didn't think we'd ever want, but I kind of glad we have, is like a dish rack. Especially if they don't have a dishwasher. Like, yes, I didn't realize I needed this. A new fruit bowl. It's more like a really flat, curvy plate, but, you know. Fruit! I don't know why they always have these bowls of fruit in The Sims. Like, I don't have a bowl full of fruit in my kitchen at all times. Here's a little plate. I really like these two because they look like they're glowing. And then I like that they have the ones like the kids did, because we've all been there, done that in like school. Or we paint a plate. Here's that little owl nightlight again. And then we also have this little doll kit, and it's for, it works on, I think, the trait like caring or something like that. Also works on their mental skill. And there's both a bear and a child version. And they'll come and like play doctor on it, which is super cute. And they also have this new like Lego table and for working on their logic. And then these are like school projects, and each of them seem to work on different things. They all work on the mental skill, but they also have things like painting or rocket science or logic or programming. So if you have like a goal in mind with your sim, you could certainly get started with this pack, you know, being able to start rocket science as a child. I think they each have different recommendations. So like this one's for children, this one's for teens. We also have a new art table. And this one kind of looks like a younger kid's version of the one we have already. Like the other one looks like maybe like someone in their first grade or up, and this looks like for something for kids who are like kindergarten under. I know that's not how it works in this game, but it's kind of what it looks like. We also have a new fridge. Ooh, with it's funny because it looks like an older version, but it has like a TV screen in it. So I wonder if it has like you can talk to it like you can that like super fancy. Guys, we didn't think of where the stove was gonna go. Like in City Living you can talk to that toilet. I wonder if it's the same with this fridge. So I like that it looks kind of old, but not super out of place old. No, we need that. We also need a sink. And then we have a new dishwasher. And I don't know if is this one of the only dishwashers that we have? It might be. I don't know how many options for dishwashers we have. And then we have some bookshelves and the like. So we have this guy. Bloop, bloop. And it's got all kinds of different colors. Some of them are so bright. I think that this pack would probably work well with the kids pack, like color wise. Hopefully they kept that in mind when they made these packs, because they certainly are things that should go together. And then this is a dresser drawers, so it's like a side table or an accent table maybe. I just love all the storage. Like these new packs make them the houses look lived in, and it's really nice. And we have, I think last but not least, we have just like a dresser, which looks just like a dresser I myself have. Stick that right there. Not with these knobs, but everything else pretty much looks exactly like the one I have. Oh, this one's pretty with the painted lilacs, not lilacs. Those are blooming here, that's why I keep thinking of it. Cherry blossom kind of painting on it. So that is what is in the build and buy mode of the new Parenthood pack. I also did a version of, like, I did a video on the Create-A-Sim as well, and that should be up and done by the time you get to see this. So go ahead and check that out as well. I will be doing looking into the gameplay and stuff in my next 7-child challenge series episode. And I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but I think that'll be coming out tomorrow or the next day. I'll be doing an extra one for this week. So yeah, that is Parenthood Buy and Build. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.